So today we are going to start with our new topic. Welcome students. Today we are going to start with the blood groups and the ABO system of blood groups. So individuals have different types of antigens on the surfaces of their red blood cells. These antigens, which are inherited, determine the individual's blood group. And in addition, the individuals make antibodies to these antigens, but not to their own type of antigen, because they did not since they did the antigens and antibodies would react, causing a transfusion reaction. So the blood group, the RBCs which are having the antigens on their surface, and in the same blood group the antibodies of the same antigen will not be found, because they may cause the transfusion reaction. So this may be the one reason that there is no presence of the same type of antibodies for that same antigen in the same blood group. Okay, the main sign are the clumping of red blood cells, then hemolysis, then shock and kidney failure. These are the some signs of this transfusion reaction when there is a mixture of the different types of blood groups takes place. So these may cause the transfusion reaction. So these antibodies circulate in the bloodstream, and the ability to make them like the antigens is genetically determined and not associated with the acquired immunity. So that is one thing that we are going to see here today. If the individuals are transfused with the uh, individuals are transfused with the blood of the same group that is possessing the same antigens on the surface of the cells, their immune system will not recognize them as an foreign and will not reject them. So the blood group of individual shall match with the donor individual blood group, so that there will be no transfusion reaction occur. So however, if there are given blood from an individual of a different blood type, that is with a different type of antigen on the red blood cells, their immune system will mount on attack upon them and destroy the transfused cells. This is the basis of transfusion reaction, and the two blood types, donor and the recipient, are incompatible. Means we cannot accept the blood group which is not matching with the recipient blood group. So that may be the one cause for the incompatibility of this blood group transfusion. And there are many different collections of red cell surface antigens, but the most important are the ABO and the research system. So when we are classifying the blood group on the basis, there are the two systems that are uh, widely used. That is, the one is the ABO system and second is the research system. So first we will see the ABO system of blood group. So ABO system, about 55% of the population has either A type of antigen, that is blood group A, or B type of antigen, that is blood group B, or both group, that is AB. So about 55% of the population have A type of antigen and a B type of antigen, or both have A and B on their red blood surface, red cell surface. The remaining 45% have neither A nor B type of antigen, that may coming under the blood group O. So this is ABO system. It consists of that 55% population have the A or B or AB blood group, while the 45% have blood group O. So the corresponding antibodies are called anti-A and anti-B. The blood group A individuals cannot make anti-A and therefore do not have their antibodies on the plasma, since otherwise a reaction to their cells would occur. That we also saw the transfusion reaction may occur, and however make anti-B. So when the blood group A, which have the antigen A on their RBC surface, while they will having the antibodies B in their plasma, while the same is for blood group B, which having the antigen B on the surface of the blood cell, while antibody A on the or in the plasma of the blood group. Now blood group AB make neither antibody A or antibody B, and blood group O make both antibody A and antibody B. So here in this can be seen easily with this diagram that we are going to see here. So in this diagram you can see here blood group A contains the antigen A on the surface of RBC. So this is antigen A. Here you can see this antigen A is present on the surface, while the antibody B's are present in the plasma of blood group A. So this blood group is compatible with the uh, recipient blood group A and AB, while it is incompatible with the B and O type of blood groups, because both makes antibody A antibodies and that will react with the antigen A. So this will not compatible with the the blood group B. Uh, as the recipient is compatible with A and O, and it is not compatible with the B and AB. So because the type A makes the antibody B antibodies, and that will react with the B antigen. So this is, you must remember here. So when we are talking about the transfusion of the blood group A, we have to find out a recipient of blood group A or recipient of blood group O. Or as a donor, you can donate blood group to blood group A and blood group AB, because AB is a universal recipient. Okay. The same thing for blood group B, which produces the or having the surface antigen B on the surface of red blood cell, and it makes the anti-A antibodies in the plasma. It makes the anti-A antibodies in the plasma. So it is as a donor, it is compatible with blood group B and blood group AB, and incompatible with blood group A and O, because both makes antibody B that will react with the antigen B. And as a recipient, if a blood group B person receives blood, which can receive with blood from the uh, donor B and O. The blood group AB, the antigens A and B are present on the surface of the RBC. So here you can see the B is present, A is also present. All these are present on the surface of the red blood cells, and that makes neither anti-A nor anti-B. So this will uh, compatible with the blood group AB only as a donor. So the AB person can only donate the blood to the person AB only, and as a recipient, AB can receive the blood from both A, B, and O type of blood group individual. And the blood group O, it produces the both antibodies A and B, but do not have the A antigen or B antigen on the surface. So it is compatible with all blood groups as a universal donor. So blood group O can be donated to any type of blood group patient or recipient, and as a recipient it is compatible with the O only, means O blood group will need only blood group O for the receiving. Okay, all this is about the ABO system. Now, but when we are transfusing the blood groups or blood from one person to another person, the scientist has found that there is a problem with the blood transfusion. Due to this, the anti A and anti B, because at that time there was no there was another system that also been found, that is called as the research system of blood group. So before research system, only ABO system has been found, but the transfusion problems has been observed due to the presence of this antibody A and antibody B in the blood group also. So the scientists again research and find out that there is another one antigen present in the on the surface of the RBC, that is antigen D. So this is called as the uh, rhesus antigen, the red blood cell membrane antigen. Important here is about rhesus antigen or rhesus factor. About 85% of the people have this rhesus antigen. They are called as rhesus positive, that is Rh positive, and do not therefore make anti-rhesus antibodies. While the 15% have no Rh antigen, that is rhesus antigen, they are rhesus negative, that is Rh negative. So Rh negative individuals are capable of making anti-rhesus antibodies, but are stimulated to do so only in certain circumstances, that is in case of pregnancy or as a result of incompatible blood transfusion. So this is we are discussing about the blood group system. So the both blood group systems are very important while we are taking into consideration the blood transfusion. So Landsteiner, which have found this ABO system. So this is the chart. It's showing the different types of blood groups in human beings. Blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. So blood group O person is a universal donor which can donate blood to any type of blood group, while AB blood group is a universal recipient, can receive blood from A, B, and O also. So this is universal recipient and this is universal donor. So this is all about our blood group system, ABO system and research system.